Hello everyone, it's Chris, aka Leitaka, and it is time for first haul of 2020, all thrift stores, but I did really well overall this week. St. Vinny's Ishburning on Monday I went, so this is the 28th through today. They were having a penny per Christmas item that wasn't like vintage section. So I got a bunch of little ornaments. I got a few figurines. I did really well in mugs overall this week, and toys, and some books, and I even managed to grab one puzzle. So I'm going to start with the mugs. So this was the only mug I found at St. Vinny's Ishburning this week. So it has like a little gold rim there, but it's whistle for your beer, wet your whistle, and technically there's a whistle there. It barely works though, the whistle, but it's still very cute. I can't quite make out its tag. It said made in something. I'm going to assume it said Japan. But I think I paid 50 cents for this. So, and then today at Goodwill, I got 3 mugs, and my day started happily with this lovely Eau De Gary mug. It says 80 cents, so whatever 80% of that is, that's what I paid. And it's emblazed on the bottom, not just a sticker. But it's this still lovely embossed feeling, but look at the cool balloons on it. I sold the other one I had with balloons on it, but I like this. And then this reminded me of Eau De Gary, but it's actually marked M-A-E, May, on the bottom. But it's like embossed cranes, though. If it was Eau De Gary, I'd assume it would be seagulls. But these definitely look crane-like to me, and I paid the same price. And then my favorite mug of the day, which was actually the cheapest. I don't know how well it'll clean up. If it doesn't clean up, there's like some staining on it. I will just keep it to hold things in because it is so funny. It says, I'm cultured, refined, sophisticated, and horny because he's a goat. So we'll see. If I can get that to clean up, I'll sell it. And then today at Goodwill, I found these that say made in France, 500, I assume, milliliters. There's an archer on the top. I don't know if they'll pick up on camera. There, I might be able to see it there. But there were 3 of them for $3, whatever my 20% off of that is. So they looked really nice as jars. I assume someone was making like yogurts in them or jelly jams or something. They're actually really quite wide, but the lids snap nicely. So I got those 3. I don't know if I'm selling them yet or if I'm going to keep them for my own use. And then ornament-wise, so all these cost a penny. And this one was, because I was a little shocked when I went to check out, and I spent 2 items at $50 and 75 cents, and it was still like under $3 for everything. So this is a Keepsake Hallmark A Christmas Carol collection with them caroling, and he is in there. This one I got for 20 cents. I got this was at the Silver Creek Thrift when I stopped by, and it's a little ornament, and it's a cowboy nut, and it's actually signed on the bottom, 1991, and it's got handcrafted by Shade Tree Creations in Gainesville, Florida. I just thought he was hilarious for 20 cents. And we're gonna just pile those there. I only found Santa, who is the pepper. Mrs. Claus was not there, but I decided to rescue it anyway. I don't think that says Hallmark. No, it does say Hallmark. It was upside down. No wonder I couldn't read it. So maybe I'll find Mrs. Claus next time I go. Maybe they will have found that. This I'm glad I only paid a penny for. It's not in perfect shape. There's a little bit of chipping on the rim, but it's just a cute little Peanuts bell. Grabbed this little penguin. He's a House of Lloyd penguin. Yeah, drop it on your laptop, girl. Good job. Ornament. I have to fix her. Her arm popped out on the way home. It does slide right back in, but I think I'll glue it with some E6000. But she's holding a Noel instead of a Coke can, and she's got her headphones in, and she's working out, and it's definitely an 80s style bear because there's leg warmers on it. And then similarly, I found this one where he's riding a rocking horse, but for a penny, who can beat that? And then, despite the glitter, I grabbed it. I almost didn't, but it's a little Care Bears ornament. It's from 2004. And then I grabbed this made in Hong Kong, I think. Oh no, actually it's made in the USA. 1987 Dukin. So it's a little bird, dove ornament. And I found two of these that are Lonenberger ornaments. One's from 98 and the other's from 99. They're little angels. And then one of these really needs cleaning, but these were both like Norman Rockwell ornaments. This says from JCPenney's, and I assume this would have been too because it's got almost the exact same back. This one's 95 and this one's 96. See, all those were a penny. Then I got this for a quarter, and I picked up a similar one at Goodwill the other week. It's either supposed to be a shot glass or a toothpick holder. They're about the same size. It says made in Taiwan on the bottom. So maybe I'll put those together as a set. And then this was freaking hilarious. It definitely needs some cleaning. It's definitely dusty. But it's a guy having a temper tantrum. It says agony of defeat, but it's marked Gary Patterson. So that's the guy who does the Far Side cartoons, I believe. It was a whole 75 cents, and it is marked a Dave Grossman design, Japan. So I just thought that was funny. How often do you see someone doing that? And then this, I already showed Rita. I got her this. It was a whole 50 cents from the $2.50 on it because they consider it part of the holiday sale. And it's really a cheap blue pillow, but someone has taken the time to embroider or cross-stitch this. It's definitely cross-stitch. But how often do you see a Hanukkah-themed anything? And that's definitely a menorah. So that'll stay on this bed in here now. I did break down and buy one puzzle today. So it would cost me 80 cents a day because I really, really liked the design on this puzzle. It's only a 500 piece. I'm going to start with the kids' puzzles this year because I got burned out on that Hanukkah puzzle. I couldn't even complete it. It was so difficult. It was like that baseball puzzle, but with no patterns to follow. It was awful. But this looks really cool. And I really hope it's all here. But, so it's designed by Charlie Harper. This one's called Coastal Creatures. And coastal creatures converge in this jigsaw puzzle in the stylish mid-century poster for the conservatory, now the Conservatory of Southwest Florida in Naples, Florida. So I thought that looked really cool. Got these at Salvation for $1. I don't know how many are left in it. It was originally a 20-pack, but it's got at least 10. So they're not quite big enough for my art prints. I usually get 10 by 13 for those, but I'm sure I can use some 9 by 12s for some smaller books. Speaking of smaller books, got Cinderella and The Rescuers, and my bigger copy of The Rescuers sold. This one's in pretty good shape. It's just the binding seems to have come loose a little, like it flips forward. So I have about 8 others, so I might either do 2 different lots of 5 or a big lot of 10 of these. Found volume number 4 today. Again, it's doing that thing where it doesn't close all the way, but the book itself is very clean, so it might have like just been exposed to steam or something, a really hot room. I don't quite know why it bent out like that because all the pages are perfect. But I definitely have volumes 1, 2, 3, now 4, and I have 19, so I have 8, I think. So I'm slowly building this one up. And then this is a Peanuts Revisited book. And then this one, it's actually a Fraggle Rock book. Look, it's Sprocket from Fraggle Rock. And there are some Fraggles in here. So that's just like a good nostalgia feel. And then I grabbed another Beatrix Potter. It is not perfect. Maybe it will be once I get this. This sticker makes it really not look right. No, it looks like it's not damaged under there after all. But it's a nursery rhymes book. Beatrix Potter tends to sell, and this barely looks used. Like, it barely looks like anyone read any of them, but like there's little nursery rhymes throughout. So I thought that was cute. And then we get to the toys. So at Salvation, I did find this guy, who is a puppet of sorts. And he is one of those folk tales, folk Manus puppets. So I did really well in my last one, that wolf. I think he'll be a little cheaper, though. I think he's a little newer and he's not in as beautiful a shape. And so I paid $1.50 for this one. And then when I got to Goodwill, I found one that will probably sell really well. So I was willing to pay up. This was $2.49 minus my 20%. But this one is in even more beautiful shape. Like it's never been used. His teeth are all there. And it's just beautiful. And it seems to be an older label. Like, I think the difference is this one is more vintagey than that one. Because the labels are different. But I'll have to research that. But this is the same label as the wolf I sold that sold really well. And found a Dole Pineapple. It says Piney Pals. This is Jam and Joe. I don't think I have Jam and Joe. I do like that the detail is good where they made sure to give him eyes under his sunglasses because some toys with sunglasses don't do that. So this is from my advertising collection. And then I will go back next week and hope that the rest of the gang is found in the back and come out because they were only, even without my discount, only 79 cents a piece. These were a McDonald's thing, I think back in the 90s. But I got Miss Piggy and Fozzie as hockey players. And then I found a really tiny Garfield, but this is from 1981. And then I found a little Spot the dog. So I'll look and see if I find a book to go with this one later on. I did look in the kids section, in the book section after for a Spot book, but it wasn't there. But he was a whole 60 cents and I had 20% off. And I do believe that is all my finds for the week. Did not do too bad. It started off kind of, you know, the Christmas section was nice at St. Vinny's and Ishmering, and then, like, I had to wait from Monday all the way to today to do any more thrifting because I didn't go into town when thrift stores were open. So they were all closed for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, so we had to wait. But thanks for watching. I'll put my links to my Etsy and my eBay stores down below, and I'll be listing some of this up on either site pretty soon.